Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gavin. This month, to commemorate the recent solving of the 340 cipher of the Zodiac Killer, we are doing a video every day this month about victims and possible victims of the Zodiac Killer. February 5th, 1964. Newlyweds Johnny and Joyce Swindle were strolling along a San Diego beach when shots rang out from a cliff overlooking the Pacific Ocean. The .22 caliber bullet struck the Swindles, but the sniper had to finish them off execution style. Joyce, having sustained shots to the back, left arm, and head, died almost immediately. Johnny, with wounds to his back, left thigh, left ear, and temple, lingered for hours. The couple, both just 19 years old, had been married 18 short days. Johnny, who had dropped out of school in 10th grade to join the Navy, worked as a Navy radio man. He had served aboard the USS Hanson in Australia, Japan, and Laos. He and Joyce, both from Jasper, Alabama, dated between deployments. The day they were gunned down, Johnny had just made his rent payment on their honeymoon cottage. Maria Smith, the woman who rented them the cottage, told the press that the couple spent their brief honeymoon fishing in the afternoon and walking the beaches at night. He said he couldn't keep his wife away from the ocean. It fascinated her so, Smith said. The killer had taken Johnny's wallet, but police believed that there wouldn't have been very much to steal, as he had made the rent payment earlier in the day. He likely was short of cash. Some believe Johnny's watch was also taken, though that detail hasn't been verified. Also missing was a necklace that Joyce always wore, a gold heart with a cross in the center. It was never found. The couple were discovered by Ed Nelson, a 35-year-old man that was walking the beach that evening. He heard what turned out to be Johnny gasping for breath and found him with his arms stretched across Joyce's body in an apparent attempt to save her. Mr. Nelson, speaking to an Associated Press reporter, asked, "My God, how much blood does a person have?" At the time, police had very little to go on. They wondered if the Swindles were victims of the same sniper who killed Robert Domingos and his fiancée Linda Edwards while they were on a high school senior skip day in Lompoc, California the year earlier, a crime many have since also connected to the Zodiac Killer. Like that case, police had a tough time finding witnesses who saw anything happen to the Swindles on the public beach. Navy divers didn't have any better luck than police as they searched for the rifle in the water. It's entirely possible they were killed by someone they never knew, someone whose only motive was excitement, Lieutenant William Shank told reporters at the time. The only known suspects police had were a 51-year-old man living in a beach shack nearby and a teenager that a Catholic priest reported to the police as being dangerous. They also looked into whether the killer was a 19-year-old Marine who was stationed in San Diego before going AWOL and killing his family in Illinois. None of the suspects panned out, and police were back to square one. Over the years, there has been speculation that Johnny and Joyce Swindle were among the earliest victims of the Zodiac Killer. At the murder scene of Sherry Jo Bates, an 18-year-old who was killed in October of 1966 by an unknown assailant many have connected to the Zodiac, there was a paint-covered watch that was found by investigators. Its band was broken. Many believe Ms. Bates tore it off of her killer's wrist as she fought back. Some speculate the watch may have been the one that was taken from Johnny Swindle. For me, this seems like a stretch. There's no evidence that I can find that proves the watch was Johnny's. But the similarities in the way he and Joyce were killed does make me suspicious that the killer may have been the Zodiac. 1, they were a young couple ambushed for no apparent reason. 2, they were killed with a .22 caliber gun, the same type used against Domingos and Edwards. 3, the attack was near the water, which seems to be a Zodiac Killer thing. But what do you think? Leave your ideas in the comments section below. Rita Swindle, Johnny's sister, and the maid of honor for Joyce at their wedding, remembers the murders of her brother and sister-in-law very well, according to an interview she did with AL.com. She said, "It was a huge story. My mother got letters from the president and senators and congressmen. It was such an unexpected thing. Johnny was quiet and gentle. The worst thing he ever did was sneak into the 78 drive-in theater." Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below.